I want to be an effective and essential component of the school ecosystem. This system covers all points in the community. Students, teachers, and the administration are all considered vital. To add value, I put great energy into saying yes to any point in this system. I put forth great effort to know my students. This helps me to help them with reading recommendations and to connect them with the right resources for any projects they need assistance with. I even use the knowledge of them to help build my collections. I know of a reluctant reader who is an avid fisherman, and he can tell you all about fish and life on the water. I found some books at his reading level about fishing, and we struck up a true friendship. This consideration helped me to take someone who didn't want to use the library and showed them how to use the collection to accomplish their goals. This was a clear example of Vygotsky's reciprocal teaching concept. The students' eyes were opened, and they saw all that was there for them. It is important to find out where the students are and to work from that place if you want them to develop lifelong skills. I also seek to follow Carol Dweck in instilling a growth mindset in students. This builds on the idea of helping them to help themselves. To truly be an effective librarian, you need to buy-in of all the teachers. They need to understand the value the library brings to them. You really need to collaborate. I took a look at the National School Library Standards, and under Collaborate, it says partnering with other educators to scaffold learning and organize learner groups to broaden and deepen understanding. To me that means you not only need to plan with the teachers for projects and events in the coming year, but to be ready for whatever happens to come your way. I collaborated with an art teacher when she happened to mention that she was interested in doing an artist biography project. I quickly pulled together a list of all the resources I currently had, and then we worked together to improve the collection and find things that we didn't have. We worked with the students during library time and during art time, and we were able to really pull the best out of them. Sometimes you just have to be there for whatever a teacher needs, and that is true meaning of collaboration as a school librarian. I had an older student taking out picture books each week. I had caught up with her teacher and mentioned it. The teacher confided in me about how the student felt a little embarrassed that those were the books that she could read. I found some more appropriate subject matters with easier reading levels, and I pulled it all together and I gave it to the teacher, who started a small library in her classroom. Together we created something really great. The goodwill generated here was amplified as she told other teachers about what we did. This furthered my status as a collaborator amongst the group of teachers. I want to become an instructional partner with my fellow educators. I will contribute to their projects by helping their students research for various projects and also to properly cite works used. My technical knowledge is also something I will use to further teacher collaboration. I can add value when it comes to movie making, using green screens. I'm an expert on creating slideshows and how to gather materials to make those slideshows. When teachers find a reason to need your help, they welcome your collaboration with open arms. The librarian should always be seeking to help, as librarians do. This helping opens the door to greater collaborations. A STEAM teacher I know was using the LEGO Mindstorms platform, a robotics platform that I've been personally interested in for over 20 years. She had a technical problem and asked me if I could help in a last-ditch effort before she gave up on that robot. I was able to remedy the issue and was seen as a true ally. She invited me to visit the class. This invitation led to co-teaching, first informally, and then formally recognized by our administration. As a librarian, you continually plant seeds, and with the right nourishment, those seeds grow into wonderful things.